In January 2006 in New York, the patient of a well-known psychiatrist draws the face of a man that has been repeatedly appearing in her dreams. In more than one occasion, that man has given her advice on her private life. The woman swears she has never met the man in her life. That portrait lies forgotten on the psychiatrist's desk for a few days, until one day another patient recognizes that face and says that the man has often visited him in his dreams. He also claims he has never seen that man in his waking life. The psychiatrist decides to send the portrait to some of his colleagues that have patients with recurrent dreams. Within a few months, 4 patients recognize the man as a frequent presence in their own dreams. All the patients refer to him as this man. From January 2006 until today, at least 8,000 people have claimed they have seen this man in their dreams, in many cities all over the world. Los Angeles, Berlin, Sao Paulo, Tehran, Beijing, Rome, Barcelona, Stockholm, Paris, New Delhi, Moscow, etc. Here is a couple theories people have came up with. Archetype. Theory. According to Jung's psychoanalytic theory, this man is an archetypal image belonging to the collective unconscious that can surface in times of hardship, emotional development, dramatic changes in our lives, stressful circumstances, etc., in particularly sensitive subjects. Dream surfer theory. It is the most interesting theory and the one that has the greatest implications, but it has also the lowest scientific credibility. According to this theory, this man is a real person who can enter people's dreams by means of specific psychological skills. Some believe that in real life this man looks like the man in the dreams. Others think that the man in the dreams looks completely different from his real-life counterpart. Some people seem to believe that behind this man, there is a mental conditioning plan developed by a major corporation. Even though that is some of the theories, here is some of the actual dream people claim to have. The first time I had a dream about this man, I was having a hard time at work. I had a dream about getting lost in a huge and deserted shopping mall. Suddenly this man appeared, and I started running away from him. He chased after me for what seemed like an hour until I found myself against a wall in the kids' area in a supermarket. At this point he smiled at me, and he showed me the way out towards the cash desks, and I woke up. Ever since that night, this man has appeared in all of my dreams, and he always gives me directions to get out of the dream and wake up. My personal theory is that maybe after people was claiming to have him in their dreams and people see about it, there's a possibility people started dreaming about him since they seen this. Our mind is very powerful, and it could be the reason why so many people have seen this man in their dream. Or maybe it's something much more. I will leave a link in the decrepitation below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. The next one on the list is Pointer. Pointer, a not so scary but strange website where no matter where you put your cursor, a picture will pop up of where your cursor is. The website is supposedly made by a former college student, but the real question is how did he get every picture for any place the cursor points at? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. A creepypasta is a horror-related legend which has been shared around the internet. Creepypasta has since become a catch-all term for any horror content posted onto the internet. These entries are often brief, user-generated, paranormal stories intended to scare readers. The subject of creepypasta varies widely and can include topics such as ghosts, murder, zombies, rituals to summon paranormal entities, and haunted television shows and video games. Creepypastas range in length from a single paragraph to lengthy, multi-part series that can span multiple media types. In the mainstream media, creepypastas relating to the fictitious Slender Man character came to public attention after the 2014 Slender Man stabbing, in which a 12-year-old girl was stabbed by 2 of her friends. The perpetrators claimed they wanted to prove the Slender Man skeptics wrong. After the murder attempt, some creepypasta website administrators made statements reminding readers of the line between fiction and reality. Other notable creepypasta stories include Ben Drowned, Jeff the Killer, Ted the Caver, and Sonic Texas. Library of Ghost website. This website offers extremely haunting experiences featuring dreadful webcam videos that can make you pale. The website gives access to real webcams inside a Willard library, which some people believe to be haunted. If you like hunting ghosts, this is the page for you. Here is what it says on the first page. Welcome to the Willard Library. Ghost site, more than 136 years old. Willard Library is the oldest public library building in the state of Indiana. The library, housed in a beautiful Victorian Gothic building in Evansville, is nestled gloriously near the downtown area of this southwestern Indiana city of 130,000 people, providing a sharp contrast with the modern high-rises and 6-lane freeways. The Willard Library ghost cams were inspired by the question, is Willard Library haunted? It has become a fascinating and somewhat credible legend that drives thousands of people to search the library for remnants of lost spirits. The site is a virtual ghost hunting mecca. Check this website out for yourself to determine if you believe in this or not. Fright Find is a website that will locate the closest haunted place near you. It has many great reviews, and the website is most certainly strange if any of you guys ever wanted to go adventure to a haunted place. Then this is the website for you. Some of the places that's less is 100 Years of Mystery at the Winchester House. The history of the house dates back to 1884, when Sarah Winchester began construction on what would become the largest residential home ever built in the United States. Sarah was the widow of William Wirt Winchester, co-owner of the famous firearms company which bears his name. After her husband's death, Sarah moved from Connecticut to California with $20 million in assets, a fortune that enabled her to build an extravagant mansion with more than 150 rooms. Over a period of 38 years, Sarah added secret passageways, moving walls and doors that open up to nothing but bricks and mortar onto the property. In total, 6 different building phases were completed during construction as architectural designs changed over time. The house is renowned for its oddities, such as staircases that lead nowhere or doors opening onto sheer drop-offs at least 20 feet high. Visitors can take guided tours through many of these strange features, while also learning about some of its rich history and rumored hauntings. In addition to its fascinating architecture, one popular legend surrounds why Sarah Winchester was supposedly driven to build continuously on her home. She believed she could outwit vengeful spirits seeking revenge for all those killed by Winchester weapons over the years. This year marks a milestone anniversary for the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. As it celebrates its centennial birthday this year, the house continues to stand with its time-honored reputation as one of America's most haunted places. To mark this special occasion, visitors can now take guided tours through many of its strange features while learning about some of its rich history and rumored hauntings. Whether you believe the stories or not is up to you, but it does make for an unforgettable tour experience. Fontakini, Hashima Island. Welcome to Hashima Island. On June 27, 2013, Google released brand new Street View photographs of a forgotten world, Hashima Island, otherwise known as Gunkanjima, off the southwest coast of Japan in Nagasaki Prefecture. With the aid of Google Chrome, this website allows you to take a digital dip into history to discover the secrets and legends hidden amongst Hashima's mysterious, desolate landscape. The aim of this site is to give you an advanced introduction into where you are able to explore within the island, adding context and backstory to Google's amazing Street View photography. I hope you enjoy this website as much as I have done creating it. You stand now on the 4th floor of the NICU Company Flats for Miners, built after the First World War from reinforced concrete, standing at 9 stories high and holding 241 rooms. The complex was constructed on a sloping rock at the center of Hashima and became, for a time, the tallest building in Japan. Apartment complexes like these continued being created to the point where the island had more than 30 concrete buildings. This was where many of the miners lived on the island, and is thus where many personal possessions have been left behind, such as this abandoned old relic. What will you find? As a result of these efforts, Hashima's annual coal production reached a peak of 410,000 tons in 1941. But it was an achievement that exacted a heavy toll in human suffering. Korean and Chinese replaced miners during the Second World War and were subject to poor conditions and starvation.